So I mentioned doing something new to my car, and the 330i is tuned. I went stage 1 on it because I still have the stock downpipe. Stage 1 is a huge difference. I'm actually really surprised, even the sound. So I'm gonna try and get some sound clips. I'm gonna first hit the car wash and get maybe some like POV driving. Not even with just sound, but like the boost, it feels like a completely different car. It feels crazy. If you ever go Bootmod on an F30, MHD doesn't offer tunes for B48/B46. It's a bike. But you can go Bootmod for the B48, B46 if you have a 330i or any 30i. It's really easy. All you do is you get you could get a Wi-Fi adapter, or I recommend using an Ethernet cable to connect to your phone or your computer. All you do is you open the Bootmod app, you plug it in, you press flash 93 octane. I use 93 octane because that's the gas I put in my car. It depends on what gas you have in your area. You flash the tune. It gives you all the options and you can configure the tune. You could do an OTS burble. You could do an OTS burble settings, which is like off the shelf, or you could customize it. I customize my burble settings. Right now the aggression is at 6. The duration I think is 2 seconds, and there's no minimum or maximum RPMs. The burbles are great, the duration is good, but I am gonna change those settings because that is a little aggressive for a stock downpipe and you can burn your cat. What I would recommend is burble aggression 5 for 1 to 1.2 seconds, and minimum RPMs I would say maybe 1400 and max 4000. Let's get some driving POV and see how the stage 1 tune is. It feels like a different car. It feels pretty crazy. But for a inline 4 turbocharged, this is a huge difference from stock. Also running a Dinan intake and a charge pipe, which helps for reliability, and it kind of complements the tune. Another mod I would recommend anyone doing is an intercooler. If you want more reliability and you're focused on reliability, get an intercooler. It helps with cooling of the engine. And as I said, for stage 1, you don't need a downpipe. I wouldn't recommend getting a downpipe if you're going stage 1 anyway, because it's like there's no point. If you can get a downpipe if you want to go stage 2, I'm probably not going to go stage 2 just because I don't want to milk power out of my car and like cook my engine. But maybe in the future, I'm not sure. But right now, that's probably not in my plans. So we're just going to get a startup from the inside. I have the startup roar, I'm taking that off too, just because, as I said, I don't want to burn the stock cat, and I feel like it's unnecessary. I don't want to waste gas either, because that does burn a little extra gas. This is what the startup sounds like on the inside of the car. It's not really a cold start, my engine is warm, I drove a little bit earlier. Another thing with the new tune I got is that it doesn't burble in park anymore, which I was kind of upset about, but I mean, I don't really care anymore. When driving, the burbles are definitely way more noticeable. Pretty loud. It sounds like a knock. I'm not sure if I like the sound of it. Maybe you guys can let me know what you think. So with the stage 1 boot mod on the F30, it does feel a little bit more rigid. It doesn't feel as smooth when you're pulling. It feels way more aggressive. I'm not sure how good you're going to be able to hear the car from inside. Hopefully you can get like a good idea of how the stage 1 is for the 330i. So I'm just gonna put it in gear 1 and then accelerate a little bit and let off, and let's see if you could hear the burbles. They're not really like crackles, they're more like bangs or like knocks, which I prefer. I don't like those tunes or those burbles that sound like popcorn kind of, or like crackles. I also notice the more you like warm up the engine or the more you drive, they do get louder. See, they got a little bit louder there. Maybe in the higher gear you could hear them better. Now, obviously, if I do a little pull, you can't feel the car. But I'll just do a small pull so you could hear it and see the acceleration. Wow, those were loud. Maybe I just closed the windows, maybe that'll help with the sound. Another thing is that you could hear your intake a lot more if you do have an intake. Weather's getting nicer out. I want to record my car in front of these pink trees. Hopefully when I get those silver wheels on, I feel like it'll look good. I'm big on aesthetic. I always loved things that are aesthetically pleasing. The guy behind me is smiling. He just smiled at me. I don't know if that was like a bad smile or a good smile. The car wash is right there. I'm not sure if you could see it. But yeah, we're gonna pull in. Maybe I'll just record myself wash my car and show what I do, because I do detail. So we just made it to the car wash. I'm about to just give my car a quick cleanup. It's actually not as packed as it usually is. It's like usually a circus here. But I'm just gonna set up my tripod, wash it real quick, and then maybe I might go on a drive with like one or two of my buddies. cleaner. We're just gonna give her a wax and then go on a drive. Cleaning a black car is so hard, man. You can see almost everything. So my uncle met up with me. He just took my car down the block. I'm gonna get some sound clips. There he is right there. So this is what the tune sounds like. Yeah, so outside the car, it sounds way different from inside. You can't really hear it. Sure, let me know how you think the pops sound. I'm not sure if I like them.